past few days I've been trying to find new craft projects to do and just little things to help occupy my time, and I thought it would be a fun thing to make some hideaways and cozies for my guinea pigs. So I'm going to be going through my cabbage patch and finding some nice fabrics and making them some things. So yeah, I think I'm going to start with a little hidey for them and just something they can snuggle up in and, you know, have as their own. So yeah, let's get started on that. Alright, so I found some of my cabbage, and no, I did not forget about these fabrics. These are actually two fabrics I'm actually madly in love with, and I've been saving them for those perfect projects that just, you know, never really presented themselves until now. I did make a headband with these, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know where it went. It might be in my bathroom, but I'm not entirely sure. I might be making a new one because I don't have it, or what's also possible is I just lost said headband. But anyways, I'm going to be using both of these fabrics for the tunnel that I'm going to be making for Lady Sherlock. So what I'm going to do, I have a bit of batting that I cut from my t-shirt quilt. It was a little bit too wide, so I cut a small square out that I measured and thought would be perfect for the tunnel size. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of my tailor's chalk and outline it out. Yeah, I'm just going to cut two squares out with the green damask print, and then this just absolutely stunning, I mean stunning red currant patterned fabric. Alright, I have my fabric cut out and pinned to the batting. Now I do have this lovely piping that I thought to use for this project. Now I did buy these pipings specifically for both these fabrics, so I thought it might be a good idea just to keep the tradition alive and use what I have left of these trimmings for this particular project, because I definitely don't have enough for a headband that I originally bought the fabric for, so I'm going to have to get more if I intend on making more headbands, which I think I just might. With everything considering I have the fabric, I might as well use it for the original projects that I wanted for them to be used for. So, man, I really wish they still made this fabric. I'm going to have to do some research and see if I can find it, because I would love to make a modern adaptation of my bustle skirt using this fabric. I mean, this would just be, oh, it'd be so stunning. Even this one too would be beautiful for that, but we shall see. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is pin the trimmings and the pipings to these edges right here, because this is going to be the sides, I think. Actually, let's see. Actually, no, I'll probably end up pinning it to this side, because these are, the longer sides will end up now being the openings, just so that way it's a little bit of a larger hole. If she does grow, she can still fit in it. So yeah, let's get into that. I'm going to have to press these seams. That's why I left a little bit extra on the side, so that way there was a little bit of seam allowance, so I can properly sew the pipings in.
What I need is a real professional rider. Okay, that's what I'm gonna go find. Andrew, take care of yourself, my man. And Jason, when we take something apart,
put it back together?
correct.
Yeah.
Andrea, do me a favor. Stay away from anything that has two wheels and a motor. Okay?
Most complicated day of my life. What's wrong with you guys? Why were you screaming? My sick tickets came. Fifth row. I've got to come first. And once again, Jason Carson's world record hopes are dashed. Helen, it's Andrew. I got that ticket. They just came. Okay, so here's the deal. I've got 2 tickets, and you've got to ask your dad if you can go. You've got to let me know as soon as possible, okay?
Honey, this is gonna have to wait a minute. I gotta use the phone.
Come on.
Honey, who's on my back?
I have to play back. Okay. Bye.
The series up 2 weeks.
No way. The first race is this Saturday.
Keep reading.
If you miss the first race, you can't qualify for the cup?
How random is that?
Well, your father has left the first hotel already, and I have no idea how to get a hold of him.
Well, what about Telegram or FedEx?
I don't even know where to send it. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and pray he does.
I'm reveling in this epic instinct moment where our entire family unit is crumbling beneath us.
Wait, this is happening.
There's no way Dad's found someone yet.
Doesn't matter if he did, because he'll never make it back in time.
Clearly, it's up to me to fix things.
Why's it up to you?
Because it's my fault. I mean, Dad quit his job to dedicate his time to racing.
Look, I told you already, this is not your fault, okay?
Look, will you just admit it? If it wasn't for me, you would be upstairs right now packing for the first race. I can do it.
You what?
Race. Cup.
Totally. Of course, there's a long list of reasons why we'll never find out. Anyone being your champ.
Do not just call me a chick.
Look, guys would tear you up if you went out and tried to race. I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are. They do anything to beat you.
You really think she's gonna go out there with us?
Actually, that's a yeah.
Well, come on.
World.
I kept it with myself, you know me.
Was that before or after you took close with those four unfinished water puzzles?
If anything was in my ship, I would have smoked them. There's so many boots.
I already told you what would happen if you went out and tried to race with a bunch of guys. I mean, imagine if those were actual pros and you tried to level them.
What are you trying to say? If I was a guy, this never would have happened?
Fortunately, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Right, I have the piping all pinned into place, ready to sew. Now, one thing I didn't mention was that the batting I actually folded into this current tree pattern fabric, just so that way it's a little bit more protected in there. And originally I was going to make this a double-sided tunnel, but I think instead what I'm actually going to do is just sew this back part together so that way it's more of a hideaway than a tunnel. I'm going to be using this green cotton thread. I know you can't really see the true color of it on camera, but it actually matches the trimming near perfectly, so that's what I'm going to be using to stitch it, just to give it, since I am going to be top stitching, just to give it just a nice color in there. For this particular project, I don't mind the visible thread. Normally I would, but in this case, I actually think it would look quite nice. I decided to make this more of a hiding cozy for her. What I decided to do was fold it in half and secure it up the long side and then again up the short side. And then I'm going to be finishing this off with what is called a felling stitch. What I'm going to do is turn this inside out like so. And then I'm going to fold this in one more time and hand fold this in one more time and then hand secure this all into place just like so. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, except I will have to I am going to do the same thing on this side, however, I will have to trim this bit, and... Alright, I have almost all of my edges felled down. I just have to do this last one, which is on this side. I did done goof. I didn't keep enough on this corner piece, so it's going to look a little raw, a little rough, but I suppose that's okay. This was my first time making this, and I didn't quite know what I was doing when I did this, and I changed gears numerous times. Other thing, I'm going to have to finish the piping off because when I sewed it in, it did a goofy thing, and yeah. I've never actually worked this close with piping before, so I didn't quite know what to expect, but I'm going to fell this last edge down, and then I'm going to sew that up. I'm not putting the felling on camera for a few reasons. One, I'm horrible at it, and two, I couldn't figure out a way to properly get it filmed in there, so that's why. But I shall be back soon. Alright, all the sides are felled into place, and now we have a nice little pocket for Miss Lady Sherlock to go and hide in, and yeah, it's actually quite nice. It's very soft. I think it's going to be perfect for her.